So that's it. That's it. The AdSense has gone for the smaller channels. There's been so much talk and so much controversy about this whole thing that I've been trying so hard not to talk about it and not to make a video about it, because my opinion is different to the majority of smaller YouTubers. I am a small YouTuber myself. Even though I have like over 2,000 subscribers, I'm still classed as a small YouTuber. I've not been on YouTube for long, maybe about a year and a half, maybe even 2 years, I don't know. But my channel has gone successful. I've managed to get over 2,000 subscribers in about 2 years, but still it does class me as a small YouTuber. Now, I'm not actually that bothered about the whole monetization thing, because when I looked into it, when I first sort of started YouTube and I kind of got about 1,000 subscribers, I had a little look to see how much I would earn on YouTube if I was to monetize. And the amount that I would earn would be like a maximum £3 or something like that per month. And YouTube doesn't actually pay out until you reach over $100. So you have to really be earning like $100 a month to really be making any kind of money off of YouTube. Now, if I tried to monetize my videos now, even at 2,000 subscribers, oh, it's a pigeon party! Fucking hell, Mr. Pigeon! Oh, so close. Jesus Christ. I nearly ran over that pigeon. I would have run over that pigeon. Pigeon party went too extreme. Oh my god. Maybe I'll make that my thumbnail. Pigeon party gone dangerous. Jesus Christ. Okay, no, back where I was. Yeah, even if I was to monetize my videos now at 2,000 subscribers, I still wouldn't earn that much. I would earn like maybe like £5 over a whole year or something ridiculous like that. So when this whole new monetization thing came about, I thought, oh, actually that looks a bit, you know, that sucks. And I had a little look into it and I realised to get the amount of views that you have to get as like the minimum requirement, and yes, sorry, I can't say minimum very well, and to get the amount of views and everything, you know, just at the minimum, you would only get like £5 or £6 over the year. So you would have to be on YouTube for like 10 years or something ridiculous before you actually got any kind of money out of it. Now, not having ads on your videos doesn't stop your channel from growing in any way. It just stops it, you know, having advertising on it. Now, I don't monetize my videos, one, because I just feel like there is literally no point, because I wouldn't earn any money out of it, so what's the point? And secondly, I'm not on here to be about the money or to be successful. I'm just on here because I love making videos. I like sharing my story. I like sharing stories. I like showing, you know, showing the world off to people. That's why I like to go out and make those nature-y type videos that aren't really that great, but I still like enjoying them and I love that sort of stuff. I've been making videos for a very long time. I've loved making videos for a very long time. So much so that I decided to go to college to study it, and I decided to go to university to do the same thing. And even though I've got a degree in, you know, making videos and making television programs, it still doesn't stop the fact that if you make videos, to be better at it, it is more down to experience. It doesn't matter what qualifications you have. Me having a degree doesn't make me better. It just makes me knowledgeable. And I know a few more stuff than some people who don't, but with video stuff, the more you do, the more experience you have, the more you go out and do stuff physically, the more you learn. And you can learn the same amount of stuff not having any education, maybe even in the same amount of time, or maybe a little bit longer time, than someone who's spent 3 years doing university, you know. So my point really is, me personally, I don't get why everyone, a lot of the smaller channels are so angered and so upset by losing out, because they're not really losing out in my eyes. I mean, money to different people is different amounts to everyone, isn't it? You might earn £100 and think that that's like really good, as someone else might think that's shit. So it's all down to perspective and you. But at the end of the day, the way that I worked it out is those smaller channels that are all crying about it, I mean, I don't mean to sound mean, but the amount that you're losing out is equivalent to you buying maybe 1.5 Tesco meal deals in a whole year. So I don't get why people are thinking like they're being so hard done by losing out on £5. And I get maybe it's more about the perspective of maybe they think it's just YouTube hating on smaller channels, but they're not really. What they're doing is trying to secure the way for the bigger channels. And the only reason they do that is because it's all to do with, that's a big pothole, all to do with advertising. And advertisers, the only way for them to, you know, have an audience is to have they need an audience. Advertisers are going to want to advertise to as many people as they can. So that's why they'd rather go for someone who has more views. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to have more subscribers, but you can have less subscribers and more views. But the more subscribers you have, the more views obviously you're going to get. Naturally, it works in sync to each other. And the way YouTube works, it's kind of different for everyone. You know, there are people that make videos, and even every YouTuber starts out small somewhere, and they all get big. And back in the old days, YouTube wasn't about being successful, it wasn't about making money, and it wasn't about being famous. It was just about people sharing something that they liked and doing something, you know, filming themselves in their bedroom, doing something that they love to do, sharing their passions with the world. And people liked to watch it, and it was more of a community back then. It's not so much of a community now, it's more like an advertising base for some people, but it still sort of exists as a community. And there are people that make videos now to just gain views from outside of their audience, and there are people that make videos just solely for their audience, and there are people that make videos for themselves. Me personally, I make videos because I enjoy it. And I think, well, why not share my life around? Because it's not that I feel self-important that my life is better than everyone else's, I need to share it. It's just because I find life fascinating. And I like hearing about other people's lives and what they do. And I like seeing how other people live. And I understand that on YouTube, people do show the best parts of their lives. It is a highlight reel. You know, it's not that their life is like magic constantly all the time. They just show the best parts of it, and that's what you do on social media. That's why social media in a way is kind of bad, because some people look up to the people who share their lives, just the highlight reel, and think that that is what their life is like, but it's not. There are people out there who you might think is the best person in the world, and they still have the same fears as you do. You know, everyone is human, and everyone that makes these videos and does this stuff is a normal human being. So I do understand, in a way, you know, with the smaller channels thinking that their channel... What the fuck was that? I mean, I do understand where the small YouTubers are coming from. You know, they're not earning as much, they're not going to earn as much money, and it's going to take them a longer time before they can earn money. But at the point that you start earning money, at that point you're earning so little money, it's not really worth worrying about. Which is why I decided when I first learned about it is to basically just not monetize until you earn a certain amount that it's worth monetizing, you know? What is the point? There isn't one. And it's like, now that I know what bigger YouTubers, how much they earn, because obviously Spicy is a bigger YouTuber and he's got like, what, more than 60,000 subscribers, and still doesn't even earn that much money off of YouTube. So you would have to have so many subscribers, more than that, at least 60,000 to earn any kind of decent money from YouTube. You know, any kind of money that kind of helps with bills and not really much else. So can you understand where I'm coming from? I mean, I do get, you know, the smaller channels, they feel maybe it's going to be harder for them, but it can be hard for people. When you start on YouTube, it is difficult because it depends what your mindset is, I think. If you're just starting YouTube just to become famous, or if you want to do it just for the money or for that, you know, then I don't think YouTube is the place for you. I feel YouTube works best when you're passionate about something and you share that with the world. And even if you do that, some people just don't get popular because maybe their videos aren't as, you know, people don't like their videos as much, or maybe they don't like the person. So I feel like with YouTube, either the content is good or the person is good. So people either like it for the content or they like it for the person, which is why some of the vlog channels are good and they go big, because people like the person. They like the person who creates the videos. No matter how many videos they do and what videos they do, they'll still watch them. There are YouTubers that I used to watch just for what they did, and then they get bigger, and then they do a vlog channel, and I watch that because I'm interested in seeing what they do with their life and just getting, you know, more info. I'm a bit nosy, I think. But people like that sort of thing. I like that sort of thing. And I know the mindset of being someone who watched YouTube and now someone who's on YouTube. So I have like both perspectives now. And I'm not trying to say that I'm better than everyone else or whatever, because I'm not. I'm just the same as everyone else, really. But I just think there's not much point getting too upset about losing £5 a year, because that, in reality, that's really what it is. It's not like, you know, some people are saying that they'll quit YouTube now. Oh my God, that probably wasn't a good reaction to have. But I thought it was going to go straight into my helmet. Jesus Christ. What is it with the birds today? I'm getting attacked by birds. Jesus Christ. I think it's time to close the visor once I get over this bump. My God. Creatures are out to get me today. It's not the drivers on the road that's dangerous, it's the bloody wildlife. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I can't even remember what I was saying now because the bloody birds are trying to kill me. But yeah, to really conclude everything, my personal opinion is I don't understand really why people are so angered about it. Some people feel like they want to quit YouTube because they can't earn money on it now. It's not that you can't earn money, it's just it's going to take you a longer time before you can. And at the point where you're able to earn money, you're going to be getting enough views and enough, you know, subscribers and things that it would be worthwhile for the advertisers to advertise, because they've got a core audience now watching this person, which means they've got enough people that would be deemed good enough for them to pay out to advertise. That's what you've got to think of, really. You know, would you advertise your product where you're only going to get like 100 views, or would you advertise your product somewhere where you're going to get 1,000 views? And would you rather advertise somewhere where you're going to get maybe 200 views every few months, or somewhere where you're going to get 1,000 views constantly all the time? That's sort of where you've got to see it. That's how it's kind of working. So yeah, I do get it. It is sad for people who don't have enough subscribers and don't have the right views to be able to earn the money. But I'm in the same boat. I don't have enough views or enough subscribers at 2,000 subscribers to even earn enough money to make money off of YouTube. So, you know, I'm in the same boat. I understand, you know, I can't earn that much money off YouTube, but I'm not bothered about the money, because I'm not doing it for the money. I'm doing it because I like it. And I feel like that, in my mind, is more important and makes it more enjoyable then to even make the videos, because you like it. But yeah, that's my view on it. Try not to get too upset. You know, eventually, if your videos are right for YouTube and right for the audience, you'll get bigger and, you know, you'll grow and you'll eventually be able to earn money off it. But it will take a really long time. You're going to need to get about 10,000 subscribers to even earn anything decent. I'm going to have to do that before I earn anything, but as I said, I'm not too bothered about the money. So just enjoy it, have fun on YouTube, see how it goes. If it doesn't go anywhere, it doesn't go anywhere. And then if you want to end YouTube, then that's your choice. Don't feel like you have to be forced to just because suddenly you can't earn like 1p now. That's basically my view on it, guys. I hope this all made sense to you. I've been trying to conclude it for the past 5 minutes, but I keep talking about a million other things. But yeah, let me know what you think, guys. You know, I just wanted to share my view as someone who is a smaller YouTuber and in the same boat as you guys. This is just how I feel about it, and to me that makes sense.